Have a whole lot of base runners tonight, but the long ball certainly came into play, and Wheeler's one of the game's best, and so he doesn't give up a lot of homers. But tonight we had 4 really good swings and had a great pitching performance by Robo, and that's all we needed.
You gave up 14 runs in the last 3 starts. What did you see so different?
I thought tonight the biggest thing was the velocity. I don't know what his average was, but it ticked up a couple miles an hour. With that, he was getting a lot of end zone swing and miss. The slider was good, but I think for me it was just the uptick in fastball velocity, and just those guys had to honor it. And when you can reach back for 97, it makes life a lot easier.
We've seen him have so much success even when he doesn't have the swing and miss. Like, what does opening up that extra velocity, that extra swing and miss sort of do for him?
I think it just gives him way more margin. I think that, early on his, first 5 or 6 starts, whatever, there's a lot of balls in play. Obviously some soft contact balls at guys, but you're obviously bringing the fielders into play. And tonight, probably his best outing. I think that, when you can take out the fielders and get the swing and miss, the strikeouts like he did. I think he got 9 strikeouts tonight. Really dominant performance against a really good ball club.
When we see Robleski come in and we see him slow play the curve, see him unlock things mechanically with the fastball below, how have you seen him mature overall as a starter?
I think now it's like, and even when he didn't have that same velocity and still getting guys out, and then you look at the last 3 before tonight where he was kind of just fine, just okay. But for him to not run from a really good team who's playing really well, I think that, that just shows, and I know I talk about growth and maturity a lot, but there's a lot of tests that young pitchers have to, and young players have to continue to pass and boxes to check. And, when you get hit in the mouth a couple times and see how you respond and you don't run from it, that's telling. And so tonight, obviously he had much better stuff, but he was on the attack, and that was just really good to see that performance.
You won 13 of your last 15 here. What have you seen differently in the swings, I guess, you guys have taken in this
I think there's just more intent. I think, we hit 4 homers tonight. We didn't, put a lot of hits together, but I still thought that we were still on the aggressive side of things offensively. And I think that, I think since that Angels series, I thought that we really came out aggressive. And even in the Padres series, we didn't score a bunch of runs, but I still felt with the pitching we were facing, we still swung the bats well. And we did the same thing, in Milwaukee and then against the Rockies here this last series. So tonight, again, I just like the intent.
The other day, Ohtani said that he felt offensively that he was close. Do you see that?
I do. And even, that last at bat, taking some pitches, taking some good swings, and then getting a 3-2 breaking ball, backdoor breaking ball, and lining it up the middle, that's when you're locked in. And I don't even think he got that first one, the homer, really well, but still got under it and hit it enough to hit a homer, and then bring in the lefty, and then he gets a base hit up the middle, hard up the middle. So those are good signs.
To go back to Justin, we've asked a couple times, how sustainable the success felt with the way he was doing it earlier. How much more sustainable does it feel when he's pitching like he did tonight?
This is sustainable, and that's where I think that, he's had good outings. He's chewed up a lot of innings, but when you can get the swing and miss in the zone, that's kind of a separator for any pitcher.